Good morning everyone and welcome back to Cooking with Mr. Cookie. Today we're going to be making one of my favorite recipes, and that's banana bread. I love it. We're going to be using the oven today, so make sure when you use the oven you have some supervision. Awesome, let's get to it. Now we're going to preheat this oven to 160 for fan force and 180 for conventional ovens. Now that our oven is preheating, time to go through our ingredients. To begin with, we have 125 grams of butter, unsalted. We've got 1 1/3 cup of brown sugar, firmly packed. We've got 1 1/2 cups of plain flour. We've got 2 eggs, which I am going to lightly beat. We've got 1/4 cup of sour cream. And over here to my little spoons, I've got 1 teaspoon of Bi-Carb Soda, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then our last ingredient, which is the most important one, is the bananas. I have 3 of them here, all nice and brown and ready to go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know what comes next? It's time to wash our hands. Oh yeah! For this recipe, you need to have a nice deep pan like so. You need to have it greased on the inside and then lay some parchment paper or baking paper over the top, all ready to go. Alright, next we're going to put our ingredients together. Now today I'm going to be using an electric mixer. You can be using an electric mixer, a hand mixer, or you can do it the old-fashioned way and use good old elbow grease. We're going to be using the electric mixer to make it so much easier for me. We're going to first cream our butter together with our brown sugar. So butter in the mixing bowl as well as all our brown sugar. Time to start mixing. Nice. I got our eggs here. I'm going to crack open and we're going to lightly beat. Now it's time to beat those together. We're going to add in our vanilla with the eggs. Alright, with the vanilla in there and our eggs are lightly beaten, time to put in to the rest of the mixture. Back into our mixer. Here we go again. After it's combined nice and well, we're going to add in our next ingredient. Our next ingredient is our 1/4 cup of sour cream and our 1 teaspoon of Bi-Carb Soda. We're going to dissolve the Bi-Carb Soda first into our sour cream, and then we're going to add it to our mixture and mix it all up. We're going to take this back to the mixer and combine it well. We're going mixing. Woo-wee! That's looking good. Time for our next ingredient. Time for the bananas. Let's get them out and mash them up. I think that is near perfectly matched. Okay, now that we've mashed our banana, it's time to include our flour into our mixture, and then we're going to add our banana on top. So what you need is a sifter. We're going to put that on there. We're going to put our flour in, and we're going to put our salt in as well. Give that a little bit of a mixing in. Beautiful. Time to add our banana. Give that a quick little mix, and we're going to chuck it in our electric mixer for it to finish the job for me. Woo-wee. Now it's time to mix all our ingredients together. It's always good practice when using an electric mixer to come in and scrape it all off the walls and then continue. But I'm going to take this opportunity as well to add in a couple of secret ingredients. Makes the banana bread pop. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. And these 2 spices will bring out so much flavor. Oh, smells so good. And give that a good mixing. Oh yeah, we're all done mixing. Time to put it in our pan. Beautiful. Make sure you get it all out of the bowl. Now that we're all done, it's in the pan, it's time to put it in the oven. Oh yeah. Now we're going to leave it in there for 45 minutes. We're going to come back and check it with a skewer. And I'll show you how we do that later on. See you in 45. Alright, it's been 45 minutes. I'm going to test to see if it's ready. What I'm going to use is a skewer here. I'm going to poke it down the middle if it comes out gooey or if it comes out dry. If it comes out dry, it means it's all good to come out. Oh. That's still a little gooey. I think we'll leave it in there for another 10 minutes. I think we'll give it another 5 minutes. Okay, it's been in the oven for a total of 1 hour. That should be it all done. The reason why I like to check it is to make sure I can get it perfect. Alright, let's do one more check, and if it's all good, I'm going to bring it out, put it on the cooling rack. It's still gooey. Looks like we're going to keep it in there for another 10 minutes. Here we are, another 10 minutes later. Hopefully the last time we're going to check it. The reason why we check it is to make sure it's perfect because every oven is different and we want to make sure we get it nice. That is coming out nice and dry. I believe it's looking very nicely done. Let's pull it out. Nice. Here we are, our banana bread out of the oven. It's been on the cooling rack for a couple of minutes. We're gonna take it out of its pan. Beautiful. And we're gonna let that cool. And we're gonna come back and cut it and eat it. Well, there you have it. Our banana bread out of the pan on the cooling rack. It is good to be cut up and eaten and enjoyed. Can't wait. Well, that wraps up Cooking with Mr. Cookie with our delicious banana bread. I'm going to enjoy that with some Nutella spread on it a bit later. Make sure you let me know what you think of this recipe and if you like it. I'll see you later.